So as you can see, you have your sponsored links on the right-hand side, but then you have your previews, you have your magnifying glass, and so forth. Let me move on now.
So you're saying the ones with what look like balloons to me are they're just more active on their sites. They're doing a lot of things to change their sites so they stay up there?
That is correct. Now we might go do this search in 10 minutes, and it might be completely different. Okay? Because we can move it. Okay? So there's that. Let me move on to the next slide. This kind of talks about the whole new local properties and what Google's doing all about it. This is what they call, they're coming out with what they call Google Hotpot. And all these are supposed to compete with these guys. This is what Google's doing. Google Hotpot is basically Yelp, City Search, and basically for your reviews. Now they haven't really released this yet. They're still looking at what they call this Hotpot because they're trying to compete with the Yelps and the City Searches of the world where all the reviews are. Google Places, it's for your directories. Basically the Google Places, you can now pay for placement on that Google Maps. Where you saw those little balloons, you can now actually bid and pay Google and say, okay, I want to get on those Google Maps. Okay? Before it's always been free, and you just kind of worked your way up through the organic rankings, but now you can actually pay for placement. Google Offers. Basically, that's what they're going to come out with. They're going to try and compete with the Groupons, the Living Socials of the world, the Deal-Ons of the world. So Google's not giving up with what's going on out there. This is just what they're doing. Obviously, Google Me. They're trying to compete with Facebook. Well, right now, it's not a real good time to compete with Facebook. Facebook basically is running the show. I mean, you got almost 700 million people that are on Facebook. It's crazy. It's crazy. This, basically we just talked about the new search results. When you do that instant search, these are the paid ads, these are the sponsored links, which are typically what come up. If I type Plumber Pittsburgh, you're going to see sponsored links. Now, predicts a local query and displays all local business listings. These were literally, used to be, the map would be about right here, right under the sponsored links, and then beside it there was just a bunch of little listings of what these guys are. Okay, so they've changed that first page of Google. Now in some cases when you go here and type and you scroll down the page, that map will follow you down the page. I don't know if you've ever seen that happen now, because it follows you. All right, and what this is their free listings, but the bottom line is now they're paying for that placement. So that first page of Google, as far as the organic listings are concerned, almost isn't there. That's the hard part. Okay. Much more info on each listing. They basically break it down. And I'll tell you folks this, if you haven't gone out and claimed your listings with Google, Yahoo, Bing, AOL, any of these search engines, please do. There's a website out there that I could just throw out to you. It's called getlisted.org. If you go to getlisted.org and then you put in the name of your business and the zip code where you are, it'll tell you if you've claimed your name with Google, Yahoo, Bing, AOL, City Search, Yelp, all those, and you can actually do that. So I would recommend doing that. Claim your name. Claim your business. You might think that everybody knows you, but guess what? These guys don't.
What does that do for you? Claim your name.
It'll help you with your placement on the page, and maybe you've changed a phone number. Maybe your address has changed. You did this 5 years ago. Well, I would go in and make sure that you have claimed your listings. You're claiming your business. I mean, what Google will actually do, they'll either call you or send you an email to make sure who you are that you say you are. So, and this is free, okay, to claim your name and stuff. So there's nothing wrong with doing it, and I would suggest you do that.